Hi guys, Ham here. I'm going to take you guys through my two rod setups. So obviously I'm with Akuma, so I have a lot of Akuma gear. Soul Surf Surfcasting, which I have about 6 rods, and I've also got the Nanomatrix. One of my surfcasters by Soul Surf are actually the MD, which is the Mad Dog Akuma Soul Surf. So I'm going to show you the difference on the Mad Dog. Nanomatrix is very much similar setup to the other ones, so I'll take you through the specs. But the other two rods I use, so Nanomatrix is a 14-foot rod, and pretty awesome, but a bit sturdier than the Akuma Soul Surf. It's a little bit firmer tip, but really good for hucking those big weights out. So 10 to 12 kilo line rated, and 250 grams I think it is surf casting. So I usually use a 4 or a 5 ounce, which is safe to use on those ones. So but yeah, I'll take you through it very shortly. The Akuma Soul Surf MD is 13 foot 6 inches, so just under 14, and very flexy tip. I love surf casting with that one. I can huck a 4 ounce quite far actually. And the difference in the eyes, and I'll show you the eyes in the first eye, the difference, which makes it better velocity when it goes out at speed. Hasn't got so much of a circle to do, so you'll see what I mean. That's why you get a bit further distance. So let's go check out the rods. Well, there they are guys, the two side by side. Obviously the golden one's the Nanomatrix and the blue one's the Soul Surf, and just by looking at them here you can see the difference in the height of the reel. So the real long base, real long butt on the Nanomatrix, this one here, quite long butt compared to a short butt over here. However, the MD, this is the MD Soul Surf, so if you have a look at the title, it's Soul Surf MD, the Mad Dog, and this here, I'm going to show you in a second, can actually unscrew that one and the bottom one, and I can move this whole reel seat up or down. I can have it as long as this other rod here, or keep it as short as I like it. I love a short base and a long base for different casts. But yeah, well, let's have a look at the differences of these two rods, and you can see it quite visibly. The gold one's a bit taller, bit sturdier rod, but more not as flexible on the tip, and it's got a longer butt, and that's seated, so you can't move that seat. That is all embedded, that's all built in, so you can't move it, just like normal rods really. You can get an MD Nanomatrix, but I don't have the MD Nanomatrix. That's just your standard Nanomatrix, so there you go. Right guys, so I spoke about the eyes before. Have a look at that. So that one there is actually quite a big hole in the first eye compared to this one down here. You're lucky to get one finger. You can't even get one finger in that one. So that's the difference. The eyes so small, and that's the first eye to the reel. Being so small, it means that when it goes out at high speed, it's got a little area to travel and circle to make, so it goes out further. This one here is quite a big eye, quite a big circle to make, more slack, and obviously that's the first eye to the Nanomatrix. So that's a little bit of difference between the Akuma Surfs. Definitely the MD has that new technology of a small eye instead of a big eye like most rods. So that's the difference with the eye, and you get a bit more distance. Check out the reels guys. There's a 12,000 Surf Flight or Akuma Flight surf reel there, the newest on the market for surf casting. Amazing reel, that real smooth, and also got a big handle, so easy to grip and get those fish in. Awesome drag on it too, huge amount of drag. And then on that Soul Surf MD, I've got the 8K surf reel, the Akuma 8K surf reel, and these are what's on all my other rods. So I've only got one Flight, all the rods have the 8K surf long casting reel. They're freaking awesome. Great bit of equipment, these things. So yeah, that's what we need. And again, these ones here have a massive handle, which is easy to get in your hand to really hold on when you got those fish on. Mean as. Good reels guys, awesome. Alright guys, so the movable reel seat, we'll have a look at that. So this one here is obviously built in. You can't move this up and down. All you can do is undo that, put the reel on and do it back up. On this one here, okay, you can see this bit here is tight, so this piece here is no different. You'll tighten that up into that piece. However, there's a top bit and a bottom bit. Now when I loosen those ones off, I can now move this whole thing up or down. So if I can come back here for work, so notice the reel seat now, I can move it up or down I've got the drag gun set so I can move it further down if I want to. So I can have a real short butt. As you can see, the butt there is real short, or where I do like it, I'll just move this up, I can have it as high. If I wanted to, I can just do that up a bit. If I wanted to, I can have a butt the same size as the other one and move that right up. However, I do like a short butt, so I've got one long butt, and this one here, I'm going to put it back to where I had it, so I'll just loosen that off, drop it back down to where I had it, which is about there. So that's where I like mine, so I'll tighten that up in a second. But that's the difference between the Mad Dogs and the normal rods. So movable reel seat, the reel can be a short butt or a long butt. You can make it suit your casting style. So that's what I love about the Soul Surf MD rod. A little bit more, but you can do that with it. Awesome. Well, there you go guys, so that's a look up on my rod and reel combo. So the other ones I use, and the other ones I'll be using in the Nationals next week. So the MD, to go through the line weight, has got the that's got the Surf Flight on it, the reel. That one there's got 33 pound Suffix Advanced to a 40 pound shock leader, which is the length of the rod and goes around the reel twice. That's what I use on that one there. On the 8K Surf, on the Surf MD, the Soul Surf Rod MD, I've got 21 pound mono to 40 pound shock leader. So that's on that one there, and that goes for the length of the rod and twice around the reel as well. Both got clips on, which I use the snap lock clips or coast lock clips, and then I stick my rigs on that ready to cast. So they're my setups, that's what I use, they're my go-tos. They're both my rods. All the others are the ones that Cheese obviously has his own Soul Surf 9'8", so 10 footer, which he's just got, and then I have a few of the other rods for taking people out, so he just grabs one of those as well. So he has his 14 foot and a 10 foot, and I've got two, well, 13.6 and a 14. So they're my rod setups guys, and hopefully that's shown you a little bit difference around the MD compared to the not MD, and that's that movable reel seat and how it works. A bit hard to do all the camera work myself, trying to hold it and demonstrate to you, but hopefully just the idea too. So I've got two different rod butts, so to speak. I've got a long butt with the Nanomatrix and a bit shorter with the Soul Surf, so I get a bit more width. So anyway guys, thank you, hopefully you learnt something. Cheers.